Welcome back to Reality Talks with Terrence, where we don't pick sides, we pick reality. And the reality is this: black people turn racist against their own kind once one reaches success. Now, if you guys are paying attention to online, paying attention to social media, Twitters, Facebook, the Instagrams, then you would know black people have more hate for their own kind than the so called boogie white man. As I scroll through my Facebook and through my social medias, I don't see any white people hating on black people, calling black people names, calling them coons, calling them sellouts, saying they worship the devil, talking all this foolishness because a person of color has reached success. So, on this episode of Reality Talks with Terrence, we're going to talk reality and we're going to make it clear that we have to start loving each other. We have to start respecting each other, and we got to start building each other up before we can start talking about any other race doing something to black people. For instance, you would have someone like, let's say, a Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is a hell of a boxer. He has made over $1 billion in his career, and he's still young and he's still going. You would have people call him a coon because he doesn't think or move the way everybody else moves. When everybody was boycotting Gucci, you had people calling Floyd Mayweather a coon, calling him a sellout because he still wanted to go back Gucci. He still wanted to go back the stores that he loved to support. And I have been guilty of this. I have been guilty of calling out certain entertainers, certain superstars. I am guilty of calling them coons, calling them out of their name, and disrespecting them. Not because I know them personally, but because I feel if a person doesn't think and feel the way I feel, then they're a coon and something's wrong with that person. But really, what it was, I had insecurities. I was jealous because another black man is successful and I wasn't at the moment. I was jealous because another black man had money and was living a certain type of life that I wanted to live and I wasn't at the moment. We got to call a spade a spade. A lot of blacks hate to see other blacks happy and successful because a black man or a black woman has found their way, right? Black people want to demonize black people who are successful. They didn't bother nobody. They didn't hurt nobody. They didn't do anything but find their way and become successful. People call Michael Jordan a coon all day, all night. Because in their mind, he doesn't do enough for the black community. We don't know what this man truly does. Michael Jordan has never been a speaker, has never been a person who puts all of his business out on the forefront, and he really doesn't care about an image that everybody wants him to uphold or portray, right? It's crazy that when you see a person of color become successful and reach a level in a certain status, you would have black people say, right, ah, he sold drugs to get that. He's a scammer. He's robbing people. He's tricking people. And when you look at it, that's the same exact thing that the white man does, right? The same exact thing that the white man does, the black man's doing, the black woman's doing. When I pull up in my Hummer, the white man might say, That black man, right? When I pull up in that Hummer, that black man is a kingpin. He's got all the dope. He's just another nigga about to go to jail. Oh, he had to steal it. He had to scam somebody. Right? And it's crazy that that's what the white man says. But black people do the same exact thing. When I was out here on foolishness, dead broke, everybody loved me. Tons of friends. I'm cool with everybody. Everybody's showing love. But once I got my man right and I removed myself from foolishness and I started to educate myself and I started to love me and I started to take care of myself and I started to really find my way and get some real money, this is when the hate comes. This is when the jealousy comes. This is when the enviness comes, right? It's not about that what I'm saying is not true. It's facts. It's facts. When I leave out of my house, I'm not worried about no white man doing nothing to me, right? I'm not worried about no white man breaking in my house, robbing me, killing my family. Let's call a spade a spade. I worry about my own kind doing something to me. And it goes to show the mental issues, man, that black folks have, man. That black folks have. Soon Jay-Z became a billionaire. Oh, he's Illuminati. Soon Kanye West became a billionaire. Oh, he's Illuminati. Oh, he's a coon because he's married to a woman that's not the same race as him. This is all the foolishness that the black community speaks of some of our greatest entrepreneurs, some of our greatest businessmen. You would think the black people will rally behind, one of our own kind becoming a billionaire, right? One of our own kind landing certain business deals. You would think we would rally behind that. But no. They call you gay. They say you a devil worshiper. They say you stole it. They say you a scam artist. They say, the only reason why that black man became successful is because he married a white woman. The only reason why that black woman became successful is because she married a white man. This is what we dealing with in the black community. And when the black community does that, like I said, to some of our greatest entrepreneurs, some of our greatest business people, right? When the black community does that, that undermines and belittles an educated black man. That undermines and belittles an educated black woman who really got out here, bust her ass, made the correct moves in life, and really get to the next level in life. Why can't a black man just be a good businessman? Why can't people just say, damn, man, he's a hell of a businessman. Hats off to you. Congratulations. Why does it have to be all of the extra? He's married to a white woman. He's Illuminati. He's gay. He's this. He's that. No. Black people are beautiful. Black people are educated. Black people are not dummies. Regardless of what you see on TV, regardless of what they push on the news, we are educated, we are smart, we are intelligent, and we are getting paid, and we learning the game. People just gotta say, hey man, these people can't be tricked no more. We done tricked them out of all their money for all these years. We done ran all the hustles, all the game, and tricked all these people out of their money for all these years, and now they waking up. They waking up. Hats off to Floyd Mayweather. And I'm bringing him up because you got to give some of the greats their flowers while they're here. Floyd Mayweather left Bob Arum, moved, if I'm correct, moved on, and then created his own company, and now he's the boss. Now he's getting $100 million paydays. Hats off, man. Hats off to Floyd Mayweather, man. You hear me? All these other racists, all these other people making money on the backs of black people without doing a thing It's over. It's over, guys. It's stopping. And at the end of the day, man, people just gotta get with it and say, man, blacks are waking up, man. Ain't nobody on foolishness no more. Blacks are buying themselves out of these slave contracts and they are moving on and making majority of the money. I'm not saying you can't do business with other people of different races, but it's gotta make sense. Put yourself in a Floyd Mayweather's position. He goes out all these nights putting his life on the line. Why did he have a deal that's 80-20? And I'm just throwing a deal out there. I'm not saying this is the actual deal. This is an example. 80-20. The white man get 80% and I get 20. So if it's $100 million payday, you get 80 million, I get 20, and you ain't threw one punch, you ain't dropped one lick of sweat. You didn't have to train all these months. You didn't have to be disciplined. And at the end of the day, man, it has to stop. Black people have to stop being so jealous and so insecure of when they see another black man or a black woman become successful. It has to stop, man. Love it, embrace it. And then ask yourself, how can I be more like a Floyd Mayweather? How can I be more like a Michael Jordan? How can I be more like a Dame Dash, a Jay-Z, a P. Diddy? And so many more people that are at the top of the game. How can I be more like them? How can I learn something from them? Stop being insecure and get off your ass and grind hard and become disciplined. If you become disciplined, you will have everything that you want, that you could ever dream or imagine of. But it starts with loving self. And it starts with discipline, and stop being insecure every time you see somebody else being successful. This is a fact though. Losers think about winners, and winners think about winning. I'm going to say that again. Losers think about winners, and winners think about winning. I don't know nothing else but to win. I don't know nothing else but to get to the next level in my life. So at the end of the day, man, this video might rub a lot of y'all wrong, but it's the reality. And the reality is, black people become racist against their own kind once their own kind becomes successful. This is a fact. This is a fact. So if this is your first time coming across the platform, help the platform out, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the like bell, so every time we drop a video, y'all get it first. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Reality Talks Returns, where we don't pick sides, we pick reality.